Hello, everyone. This is the Highlander Wrestling Show. Welcome to the Highlander Wrestling Show. I am here to talk about the second part of the Chris Benoit video. And anyway, I got the video that he released back then. It was called Chris Benoit's Story: Hard Knocks. A very good DVD. Very cool. Got a lot of good matches in there, and I'm going to talk about some of his most best matches he had. Of course, you know he had the tribute match to Owen Hart with Bret the Hitman Hart WCW, which was a very good match. Very good technician style wrestling, basic wrestling. Uh, his match in Japan for the uh, for the junior heavyweight title in Japan with Justin Liger, I think is how you say Justin Liger, yeah. He was called the Pegasus Kid, Chris Benoit. It was a very good match. He had a great match in WCW with Chris Benoit, which was another very good match. You know, of course, Two Cold Scorpio is a good wrestler, regardless. And the Wild Pegasus Kid, Chris Benoit, well, that's what he went by when he went up against the Black Tiger in the Super Junior Cup tournament, which was a very good tournament. I mean, for you to win the junior uh, weight division in Japan tournament, that's a pretty big step in pro wrestling. The Great Suzuki was a masked ninja type wrestler, which that was a good match that Chris Benoit had with him in the Super Junior Cup tournament too. Um, Chris Benoit also had a lot of great matches in ECW. Uh, he went up against Sabu, and that's where his nickname, the Crippler, came from. Chris Benoit, the Crippler, Chris Benoit, because he took Sabu and tossed him. Well, I can't remember what the exact name is for that move in the ring. Uh, he, I guess you call it a flip. That'd be the best way to put it, a flip. And Sabu landed wrong and landed on top of his head and broke his neck. That ain't the first time Sabu has broke his neck, but I think that was his first time of breaking his neck. Which you could tell it was because I remember when that happened. It was in let's see, 1994. And because like I said, I remember when that happened because I used to watch ECW. His other great ECW match was when there was Chris Benoit versus Al Snow. That was in '95, and that was a great match because Al Snow is a hardcore wrestler too. You know, Chris Benoit could be considered a hardcore wrestler. Uh, and of course, a lot of his matches with Eddie Guerrero was a great doing. You know, that was too. They were great friends. They had the chemistry together, the respect for one another, and but now his WCW stuff. I guess his best matches in WCW one was with Bret Hart, Two Cold Scorpio, and Eddie Guerrero. Other than that, he didn't have, WCW just didn't quite know what to do with Chris Benoit in a way. ECW, WWL, Japan, all them knew how to match him up in the ring. WCW didn't do too well with that. Uh, he had a match where he won the WCW World Title, I believe that's right. He won the World Title from Sid Vicious. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he did beat Sid Vicious for that title. Excuse me, I had a mind blank right there. His match with Booker T. I've never been a Booker T fan, and he just never did do nothing for me in the ring. He just wasn't. I don't know. He just didn't do nothing for me. Chris Benoit been in the ring with him, and one of my favorite matches is when he beat Brock Lesnar. I mean, like I said, he whooped Brock Lesnar from one end to the other of that ring, made him tap out to the crossface, and his match with Kurt Angle was all right. That's another wrestler I ain't never been a big fan of is Kurt Angle. His match with William Regal was a real good match. He had a pretty good ring, good time, and in that ring with that one because that was just a great wrestling. A British and a Canadian wrestling each other. Similarity to their style too. His biggest match, I guess, as far as title events goes, when he was at WrestleMania. I think it was. I don't know which WrestleMania it was. Anyway, it was Chris Benoit against Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I think it was WrestleMania 20. I want to say where he faced Triple H and Shawn Michaels, where he made Triple H tap out to the crossface, won the world title. He's had a lot of he had a lot of trouble with his neck too. But I think it was around 2001 or 2002, something like that. I want to say, or it might have been a little bit before that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, he had a lot of neck injuries and a lot of head injuries and stuff like that. Which most of your wrestlers are going to have that problem. And football players and all that. Contact sport, you're going to have some head injuries. But anyway, Chris Benoit, I have a lot of his stuff, a couple of his figures. A good close friend of mine, he knows who he is, helped me get them. I appreciate it. Been knowing you for over 20-something years, 25 or 26 years, something like that, if you're going to get down to it. Since we were 13 years old. My wife got me a couple of his WWF cards. She helped me get the DVD, the Chris Benoit Hard Knocks, to the Chris Benoit story. I tell any wrestling fan out there, if they can afford it and find it at a reasonable price, that's not a bad one to get a hold of to keep putting your collection. I have a thing for DVDs and the boxes and stuff like that. I like to collect. But yeah, if anybody, like I said, anybody out there wants if anybody out there wants the Highlander Wrestling Show T-shirt, leave me a comment with your email and all that, or whatever, how you want me to get in touch with you. I'll get in touch with you. We'll go from there on that. The shirt's like $15. Going and coming, it's $15. I hope everybody out there enjoys the rest of this video. This is part 2 of the Chris Benoit Highlander Wrestling Show Chris Benoit story. I hope everybody out there has a good weekend. Watch out for my new video. I'm trying to get back where I'm going through a routine again, but that's hard. And I'm sorry for all that out there, all the folks out there that watches. And I hope everybody takes care and make sure you watch out for Ultimo Gallows and his videos. He's always got good stuff. Watch out for SWA Battle Zone Wrestling in your area. Go see it, or Diamond Wrestling on the coast and everything. Go see that. That's in your area. And everybody, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Excuse me, not weekend, but I hope everybody has a good week and everything. But anyway, I'll go ahead and say that. But I hope everybody enjoy this video and stay tuned for some more. Thank you.